Well, this is the afternoon. This is Gabe Smith checking in. It is not 5 a.m. It's actually 4:15 Eastern Time. I am in Georgia right now, Loganville, Georgia to be precise. I promise I am being safe. This is completely hands-free. I'm driving back from the church that I'm interning at this summer, which is super exciting. And I just wanted to share a couple of the things that I've learned, a couple of the insights I've had just working at the church so far. I have learned how to better serve. I have learned how to be around kids with VBS and all that, which I already knew, but it's just more experience and stuff that I'm going to use my whole life. And I've also learned how to be vocal. It is a worship internship. I will be leading a couple services, leading the band. There is going to be one Sunday, July 7th, where the worship leader is going to be out of town, and so I'm just going to be the worship leader by myself for a week. Besides that, I'm the co-worship leader, kind of leading services with the worship leader, Jeremy. And it's just been really cool. One of my favorite things this summer, though, has been stuff outside of the church and just spending time with the Lord, which is kind of the reason I wanted to start this, just putting up videos and sharing my devotions and sharing what God has been teaching me and sharing just what I hear from God and what He's telling me. One of my favorite things is when I get back to my host family, I get to just sit and talk with them and learn from them. They are an older couple, and so they have some wisdom, whether they realize it or not. They are passing it on to me. They're just a lot of fun to talk to. I'm also going on prayer walks in their neighborhood, which is really cool. They have a lot of neighbors, and I'm planning on reaching out to them, which I will probably keep you guys updated about how that goes. In the evenings here, I get to watch the sun go down, and I've just been walking around their neighborhood and waving at people and saying hi, praying over people and stuff like that. And I want to transition from that, from praying over the neighborhood to praying with the neighborhood and walking up and starting conversations and going on a prayer walk that's more interactive. And I've been on those before, and they're really, really cool, and I want to intentionally do that now that I've kind of set the soil for the orchard, I suppose. And I'm just praying that God would work through the conversations, work through my words, that God would lead me to the right doors, to the right people. And I'm just praying that God would open my eyes to see the preordained conversations that He has for me already, that I would be eager to have those conversations with people. And I'll probably go on a prayer walk tonight after dinner, and that's something that God has been teaching me a lot lately. I've just been doing more of that, and I've been trying to talk to more people and pray for more people and not hesitate at all when the Spirit puts something on my heart to say something to somebody, to pray for somebody, to read a passage of the Bible to somebody, to text somebody. If God tells me to do something, I just want to do it without hesitation. And obviously there is discernment. You don't want to do everything that comes to your mind, because you do have to pray, God, is this from you? Is this my flesh? One thing I've learned is there is always a shred of doubt. There's probably part of me that is always saying, God, is this my flesh? I'm not quite sure. But what I've learned is literally all it takes is saying yes. When I say yes to something that God has told me to do, even if I'm doubtful, God works miraculously. He works miracles out of that obedience. Out of that obedient heart, God can do some amazing things. And I've been trying to do that in my internship and outside of my internship. So today, I just want to encourage you guys to say yes. That is all it takes. God wants to use you. Pursue Him. Do devotions, but don't only do devotions. Get out, pray with people, tell people about Jesus, share your faith, be obedient to what the Spirit tells you to do. And besides that, keep praying, keep pushing forward. God bless, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Show me your grace and show me your face. Show me something I haven't seen. Jesus, come, fill this place. Show us something we haven't seen.